finally tonight, a sporting event with the ability to change people's lives began in Melbourne today.
My name is George Halkias and I was the national coach of the Australian Street Socceroos. I remember the parade through the city and just the atmosphere and the electricity and the actual venue itself. I don't think people could imagine that you could put that sort of construction at Fed Square. And the players called it a coliseum because they just felt like everybody was on top of them and they were performing.
Bringing together individuals from 56 countries who've experienced similarly troubled backgrounds. Players say it helps them achieve their goals to overcome struggles with addictions, violence and mental illness.
I remember when we were first creating the bid to bring the Homeless World Cup to Melbourne. It was perhaps a far-fetched idea, but we were welcomed with open arms. We had probably almost 1,000 volunteers. Happened to meet one of the volunteers. Turns out that I married her a couple of years later, so Federation Square itself has had a very sentimental meaning to me. The event put the big issue on the map. Our vision became reality, and the legacy of this great event was that we would then run the community street soccer program as a national program all across the country. 2 hours a week they come to their training programs and they get the football, the mentoring, the exercise. So the players that go there just love it. It's their community, it's their family. We continue to help hundreds of people around the country on a weekly basis. And to this day, when I go around and people ask me what I do for a living, if I mention the Homeless World Cup, it's amazing when people say I was a volunteer there, or, you know, it sort of reminds me of the magnitude of that event.
This is where street football drives hope for a very important issue, which is global homelessness. And with the messages comes some exhilarating football during the week in Melbourne.
It was a proud moment for me to be involved in it from day one. Proud of also my community and my city that had made such an effort and were so community-minded. It was sad to see it end, but it was something they'll never forget.